Welcome to Incredible Insight. Have you ever thought about how a river can weave through nations, shaping cultures and history along its way? Today, we're diving into the majestic journey of the Danube River, exploring its origins, key cities, and the incredible impact it has on Europe. Have you ever wondered where the journey of the mighty Danube begins? Let's dive into the story of one of Europe's most fascinating rivers and explore the wonders it encounters along its path. The story of the Danube River begins in the lush and mysterious landscapes of the Black Forest in Germany. It's here, in the town of Donaueschingen, where two small rivers, Brigach and Breg, merge to form the humble beginnings of the Danube. But this small stream soon transforms into a majestic force of nature, traversing over 2,850 kilometers across 10 countries and nourishing some of the most important cities in Europe. But did you know that the Danube is the second longest river in Europe after the Volga? Its length alone makes it crucial for the European ecosystem and economy. Can you guess how many countries the Danube touches? If you guessed 10, you're correct. The Danube flows through Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, and Ukraine. Each of these countries has its unique relationship with the river, whether as a source of trade, cultural heritage, or biodiversity. Let's explore the first major city on the Danube's journey, Vienna. Why is Vienna so crucial to the Danube story? Vienna, the capital of Austria, has long benefited from the river's presence. The Danube not only provides the city with water, but has historically been a lifeline for trade and transportation. During the Roman Empire, the Danube marked the empire's northern frontier, and Vienna, or Vindobona as it was then known, was a key military post. Today, Vienna uses the river as a hub for tourism and international trade, and the city thrives on the arts, culture, and music that resonate along its shores. Here's a fun fact. Vienna's historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with the Danube playing a prominent role in the city's layout and economy. Moving downstream, our next stop is Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia. What makes Bratislava so special in the Danube's journey? Bratislava is one of the few capitals in the world located on an international border, situated right where Slovakia meets both Austria and Hungary. The Danube flows directly through the heart of the city, connecting Bratislava with Vienna, which is only 60 kilometers away. Bratislava's strategic location has always made it a crossroads for trade routes and cultural exchange. One of the city's most iconic landmarks, Bratislava Castle, towers above the Danube, offering spectacular views of the river as it winds its way eastward. The Danube also plays a vital role in Bratislava's economy, with river cruises and cargo transport being essential components. Next, the Danube takes us to Budapest, Hungary's stunning capital. Did you know that the river splits the city into two parts? Indeed, Budapest is divided into Buda and Pest, with the Danube running between them. The river plays a central role in the city's daily life and has helped shape its rich history. Several bridges span the Danube, connecting Buda's historic hilly neighborhoods with Pest's vibrant city center. The most famous of these is the Chain Bridge, a symbol of unity between the two sides of the city. Budapest is also known for its thermal baths, many of which draw water from underground sources that are connected to the Danube's basin. Over the centuries, the river has served as a crucial trade route, making Budapest one of the most important cities along the Danube. Here's a question for you. What famous building on the banks of the Danube is one of the largest in Europe? The answer is the Hungarian Parliament building. This magnificent structure is not only a political hub, but also an architectural marvel with its grand Gothic revival style. It sits right on the Danube, making it one of the most photographed buildings in Europe. As we move further downstream, the Danube flows through stunning landscapes. Did you know that the river is home to over 2,000 species of animals and plants? The middle course of the Danube, from Hungary to Serbia, is where much of this biodiversity thrives. The Danube's floodplains and wetlands provide essential habitats for a wide variety of wildlife, including storks, pelicans, and many species of fish. In Hungary, the Danube bend is particularly beautiful, where the river dramatically changes direction and cuts through forested hills. Further along in Serbia, the river flows through the Iron Gates Gorge, one of the most stunning natural landmarks along its course. Here's a question. What natural formation marks the border between Romania and Serbia and is one of the deepest gorges in Europe? The answer is the Iron Gates. This gorge is not only a natural wonder, but also a critical passage for ships navigating the Danube. Our journey now takes us to Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. Like Budapest, Belgrade also has a deep connection with the Danube. What do you think makes Belgrade a key point along the river? Belgrade sits at the confluence of the Danube and the Sava River, making it one of the most strategically important cities in the Balkans. The Danube has witnessed Belgrade's turbulent history, from Roman times to Ottoman rule and modern-day Serbia. Today, the river serves as a vital transportation route and a recreational area for the city's residents. Kalemegdan Fortress, perched high above the Danube, offers sweeping views of the river as it flows past Belgrade. The fortress has stood as a guardian over the city for centuries, a testament to the strategic importance of this waterway. Did you know that the Danube forms a natural border between Bulgaria and Romania for nearly 500 kilometers? This section of the river is not just a geographical divider, but a cultural bridge between the two nations. The Bulgarian towns of Vidin and Ruse and the Romanian city of Giurgiu are key stops along this stretch of the Danube. This section is also a crucial route for shipping, with ports that facilitate trade between the two countries. Further downstream, the Danube Delta begins to form, a labyrinth of channels, islands, and wetlands that make up one of the most ecologically significant regions in Europe. Here we arrive at one of the Danube's most extraordinary features, the Danube Delta. Do you know why the Danube Delta is so important? The Danube Delta, located mainly in Romania and partly in Ukraine, is the largest delta in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is one of the most biodiverse regions in the world, home to over 300 species of birds and numerous rare plants and animals. The delta is also a critical stopover for migratory birds traveling between Europe and Africa. The area is a paradise for nature lovers and birdwatchers, offering a glimpse into the untouched beauty of Europe's last great wilderness. Here's another fact. The Danube Delta is constantly growing, with the river depositing tons of sediment each year, slowly expanding its reach into the Black Sea. Throughout history, the Danube has been more than just a river. It has been a witness to the rise and fall of empires, a source of inspiration for artists and musicians, and a symbol of unity for the people living along its banks. From Johann Strauss's famous waltz, The Blue Danube, to the many legends and myths surrounding the river, the Danube has been deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric of Europe. It has served as a lifeline for trade, an inspiration for art, and a source of sustenance for millions of people over the centuries. But with all its beauty and history, the Danube also faces challenges. How can we ensure that the Danube remains a vital resource for future generations? Pollution, overfishing, and industrial development have all impacted the health of the Danube. However, international efforts are underway to preserve and protect the river. The Danube River Protection Convention, signed by all 10 countries the river flows through, is a major step in this direction. Through these initiatives, countries are working together to ensure the sustainability of this vital waterway. And so, the journey of the Danube continues, a river that has shaped the geography, history, and culture of Europe for millennia. From its humble beginnings in the Black Forest to its vast delta in the Black Sea, the Danube is more than just a river. It's a symbol of life, unity, and resilience.